Mm. Well, welcome everybody. Sun is shining currently. Yeah, so just settle in and maybe start by looking around you wherever you're at. Just really looking, maybe there are plants, artwork, maybe you're outdoors. Just really taking in all the colors, really letting your environment kind of land through your sense of sight. And then taking a moment, I'm imagining you sitting somewhere or standing and just taking me in, taking in my background and maybe starting to breathe together to co-regulate through breath. So imagine that you can breathe in through your nose and then your belly expands. So you're breathing with your diaphragm. So whenever you're ready, begin and breathe into your belly and out slow through the mouth. Breathe into your belly and out slow through your mouth. If it's comfortable, coordinate your breathing to mine. It might not work out perfectly, but see if you can co regulate with me to breathe in deep and full into your belly and then out real slow through the mouth, maybe pursing your lips a little bit. So really paying attention to breathing into the belly. Belly expands. So often when we're afraid or anxious, this part of the body doesn't move and we breathe all up here. Our shoulders rise. So I'm exaggerating it, but you see what I mean. We breathe up here when we're fearful or anxious. So we're going to help the nervous system learn that right now you checked, everything's safe. And now we're going to tell the body that it can rest for a little bit. It can calm down. And we're telling it that by the way we're breathing. So it's, if we were to count it, it would be around a count of 4 on the in breath and 8 on the exhale. The numbers don't matter so much. It's the 1-to-2 ratio. So whenever you're ready, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, and exhale slow, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm going to continue without that counting. You can count if you want, or you can just match your breath approximately to mine. And if anything's uncomfortable, just shift the way you're breathing so that it's comfortable for your body. Okay, beginning again. Shoulders softening. Imagining the jaw dropping, mouth softening. Last one like this. Closing your eyes and just imagining your face melting, relaxing. Breathing is however is comfortable for your body in this moment. Letting the breath find a natural flow. Maybe allowing your eyes to close or allowing the eyes to rest on something soft, the ground, a plant. Just really inviting yourself to slow down and go inward. Noticing if there's any reactions to slowing down and going inward. Very normal. There can be some resistance. So just notice the resistance if it's here. Notice whatever is happening inside of you. And if it feels uncomfortable to slow down and go inward, maybe try putting a hand on your heart, maybe one on your belly. Just kind of this like gentle sign to your body that you're here. You're slowing down and going inward. And it's going to be okay. Maybe you find yourself rocking either front to back or side to side, kind of this soothing swaying that sometimes it feels good to do in the body. Just seeing, experimenting, trying like swaying either front to back or side to side and seeing if your nervous system, seeing if your body says, yes, I like this, or no. And maybe your body likes stillness today. So just trying it out. And as you're sitting, however you're sitting on a chair or on a cushion or lying down, whatever your body's needing today, just beginning to feel the bottom of your spine. You start to notice what your sits bones feel like, your sacrum, the base of your spine. Just feel into that area of your body, pelvic area, this whole seat that you're sitting on in the body. It may be hard to feel the body. That may not even make sense. We can get real disconnected from the body. So that's if that's true for you, it's okay. Sometimes we need to disconnect from the body to feel safe. But there's this process of re-entering the body. You know, many of us have trauma or difficult childhoods or whatever. You know, nobody escapes childhood without some scars. So it can feel scary to slow down and go into the body. Or maybe that's a piece of cake for you. But for most of us, it's not a piece of cake. So just being gentle as you slow down, as you start to notice the feeling of the base of you. So if you're sitting on a cushion, maybe you feel your legs on the ground and you feel your butt on your cushion. Kind of the tripod stability that's created from sitting like this. Or maybe you're sitting in a chair, and then feel both of your feet on the ground. Maybe even push into the ground with your feet and feel the base of your spine against the chair. Maybe your back is up against the back of the chair. If it's true, then feeling that. Feeling all the ways that whatever furniture you're on is contacting your body, supporting your body. Maybe you're laying down. So again, just feeling every surface, every nerve cell of the back of your body, or the side, however you're laying, whatever surface is contacting your bed or your floor, just noticing that point of all those points of contact, tuning in, still aware of the breath. However you're positioned, and just seeing how it feels to breathe deeply into your body, and then feel how the body softens as you exhale. Just notice all the little micro movements of your body as you breathe in. Belly expands, chest expands, shoulders rise a little bit. And then as you breathe out, shoulders soften, belly softens. There's this general kind of inward movement of the body with the exhale. So just now observing your breath from the inside as if you were just taking on the form of your breath so that you could feel all the surfaces from the breath's point of view, like tuning into the breath. And when the mind wanders away from the breath, don't stress about it. It's not a big deal. It's just going to happen. That's what the mind does. But all the while, you're coming back again and again to the sensations of the breath, being the breath, feeling what it would be like to be a breath. Feeling the subtle movements of the body as the body breathes. You are just witnessing. You are witnessing breath. And when the mind wanders and you see it, just come on back to the breath. The next one, just beginning again. And if the mind wants to stress out and get really focused on perfectionism and not straying, just notice that. Notice, there's the perfectionism in my mind, wanting me to be perfect again. Okay. So you just see that, and then you notice the next breath. And then the mind goes to something else. It goes to a feeling, a sensation. Maybe we call it pain. Maybe we call it sensation in the hip. So your mind wanders there. And you can just watch, like, oh, okay, this is what this feels like in my body. And see if you can, even if it's something you would normally label as pain, see if you can come to hold it as a sensation and really get curious about it. Really notice the fluctuations in it, the variability. Not a black box of pain. There's actually sensation in there if you look closely enough. And what can sometimes happen is that what is so horrific when you're putting it into a black box, then when you look more closely and you get inquisitive about, whether it's emotional pain or physical pain or discomfort, you can actually see it for the sensations. It'll break down into smaller sensations that you can just observe. And you can observe resistance. It's normal to have resistance to things we don't want. Just seeing if you can get curious about all of it. Like, this is the whole human mess of things. What's going on in there? See if you can get curious just about this moment. Notice when the mind wants to tell stories about the future or the past. Bring it back to just this being the breath. What is it like to be this breath? And then observing when it wanders. So let's practice together in this way with as much kindness as we can find for ourselves today. Really taking this non judgmental witness, observation with compassion, with love, taking that seat of that witness and just observing, what is it like to be you today? Can you allow yourself to be just as you are? And if you can't, can you watch that? Can you watch the judgment? Can you maybe bring a little more softness to your experience by putting your hand on your heart if you're having a hard day, or a hand to your face? Really helping the body, soothing the body, moving the body if you need to today. So practicing with yourself with kindness, with as much gentleness as you can find. And even if that's not there, just maybe the intention of one day, I intend to be more gentle. I'm practicing this with myself. Okay. Leaning in, practicing together. Noticing your mind. What's it up to today? Getting curious, watching it, aware. Is it super fast today? Is it slow? There recurrent thought content that keeps replaying, zooming out from the thoughts. They're very often seductive, enticing. So just beginning to see it as another phenomena of consciousness. There's these thoughts. We often believe them. We often identify with them. But if you can zoom out and just start to imagine these little thought bubbles above your head, like in a cartoon, makes them less sticky. Just like noticing, oh, there's a thought bubble. It's about this or that. Now I'm noticing my breath, noticing I want to move. Then tuning in with this inner voice. And maybe today it's good for you to move. Really listening into the inner voice of wisdom above all that any teacher will tell you. Listen in. Your inner voice through your body will tell the truth. To see what this being, this body that you're living in today, what is it needing? Maybe it feels better to lay down today. Maybe your body's tired. Maybe it's sleepy and you're wanting to be more upright, wanting to bring in some energy. Finding, seeking the harmony, seeking the equilibrium between sleepy and wakeful, busy, fast, slow, just finding your own inner balance, supporting yourself how you need to. Seeking ease, seeking relief. Tuning in, continuously coming back to just right now. Noticing when your awareness gets hijacked by a really good story or something you've been ruminating about, like mine. And, just seeing if you can have a sense of humor with yourself. Like, oh, there she goes again. So it doesn't have to be so serious. It can just be like, this is just the quality of the mind. It has lots of opinions and ideas and judgments and beliefs. And you can just start to watch your own mind, observe your mind. Easier said than done, but not impossible. So just spending these last couple of minutes tuning into the breath and really, just because it's only 2 more minutes, really noticing what is the mind up to, watching your own thoughts, using the breath as an anchor to the present moment. And then in this last 30 seconds of meditation, seeing if you can notice what's happening in the brief pause after you breathe out. So you breathe in, you breathe out. Notice after the out breath, there's a pause. See what is going on in the silence. Just see what, are you noticing sensation? Maybe thoughts jump in. Just for the next tiny bit, notice that pause. If you're able to make sound, you want to make sound, we'll close the meditation with 3 ohms. And just a reminder to feel the vibration of the ohm in your body. It's not about the sound you're making, it's about feeling that movement of the cells of your body as they vibrate with your own sound in the form of ohm. Breathing in. Oh. 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 May the fruits of our practice spread outwards in all directions and help to end the suffering of all beings everywhere. Mm. Thanks for coming. Yeah, for showing up.